Good morning, dear students. Today we'll study about the other mode of reproduction that is called budding. Children, fission was the method for unicellular organisms, and today we'll study the methods which are for multicellular organisms especially. And these methods are budding, fragmentation, and spore formation. These methods of asexual reproduction are for multicellular organisms. So, we'll study about these three methods today in this video, and in next video we'll study about vegetative reproduction. Children, fission is the method for unicellular organism and in which whole body divides into two. But today we are studying about budding. Children, what is budding? Budding is the asexual mode of reproduction and it is seen mainly in multicellular organism. Let us take example of hydra. In hydra, which is sea animal found near sea areas, when reproduction takes place, then its one of the part start growing a bud. What happens, children? Where the bud grows, the cell starts dividing, and so many cells are changed into a bud. When many cells divide, they make a bud, and you can see here in microscopic picture the bud of hydra. And when this bud it grows and becomes mature, then this bird it detaches itself from the parent body and we have now new individual hydra. Children, this new individual hydra which you can see here is same as its father or mother. Even we should not say father or mother, we should say parent, because here no gender is there. It is the asexual type of reproduction. We can say that it is clone of the parent because it will be same as its nucleus or DNA will also be same as its parent. So you have seen that how the budding takes place in hydra and which is the asexual mode of reproduction. Children, in hydra, these finger type projections which you are watching, they are called tentacles, and hydra it reproduces by the process of budding. Now we can see this process of budding in yeast also. And children, in yeast what happens? The small bud it grows outside of the body at one portion, and then after some time when it grows or matures completely, it detaches. But in yeast the cell divides very fastly, so in all cases it does not get detaches. Sometimes it grows so rapidly that one after the other they make the colonies there, and it does not get detaches in all the cases. In some cases it get detaches, but always it does not get detaches because it starts making the colonies there only by one adding the other. In this way, long process or long chain is made. Now, second type of reproduction we'll study here is fragmentation. Children, in fragmentation, we'll see the Spirogyra. We can take example. This green body you can see, and this multicellular organism Spirogyra, it is the algae. And what happens when it reproduces? Its body is fragmented into several parts, 2 or 3 parts, and then these fragmented parts they start growing individually. means they start growing. Individually means they start regenerating. They grow themselves. So we have now 3 Spirogyra here. 3 individuals. From one we have got 3 individuals. Only a single Spirogyra we had. It fragmented into pieces, and so we have now 3 individual Spirogyra. Children, this process, because it is growing its part itself or regenerating its part, so it is also known as regeneration. Okay, so regeneration means regrowing its part or body, regeneration. And it is seen, some more examples are there where we can see regeneration, and those examples are starfish and planaria. In planaria, what happens? It also changes its body into fragments. Its tail type structure, which you can see, this N type structure, it breaks into pieces, and when it breaks into pieces, then both parts grow individually. Same in starfish, any one of its arm, when it detaches or when breaks, then it starts growing into new starfish. Children, sometimes these organisms which you are watching, when they are chopped, means themselves, not by external force. Suppose your foot falls on them and they are chopped into pieces, that time also they show the regeneration. So we can say that when they are chopped into pieces, broken into pieces by external forces, then also they can grow in many pieces. In this way, we can say that this is the asexual type of reproduction, in which the body is broken into pieces and then growing separately or individually into different organisms. Children, now this regeneration is the asexual mode of reproduction, but you should know that it is not asexual mode of reproduction in all the cases. Like this hydra, in hydra also, if this part or bird will be detaches, it will what? Grow into new individual. But what will happen? Hydra itself does not do this. If you will chop it, it will grow, but it does not do itself. So it is not called, in case of hydra, reproduction. One more example, we can take lizard. When lizard's tail is chopped accidentally, then it generates or regenerates new tail, but this tail does not grow whole organism, so we cannot say that it is reproduction. It is not reproduction. Okay, so regeneration is not always called reproduction. So it is called reproduction in some cases, but in some cases like lizard or hydra, it is not called at all reproduction. So do not get confused here. Understanding or not? Now we have another type of asexual mode of reproduction known as spore formation. Children, in bread mold, you can see these fungi or fungus, and when it is getting moist atmosphere, when your bread is moist or some water is there, then we say that is bread mold, and or it is also called rhizopus. Why do we say rhizopus? If you want to learn its name, a simple method is there. This stem, rising part you are watching, is known as rising. So we say it rhizo, and that blob type structure pus, so rhizopus. But it is only the method for learning. Actually, this part is not reproductive part. It is called hyphae. Its name is hyphae. It is not at all reproductive part. This blob is reproductive part, and this blob It keeps seeds like structures inside it, and we say it. The name is sporangia or sporangium. Okay, children? Sporangium singular, sporangia plural. This sporangia keeps small seeds type structure which is known as reproductive part. It what happens? It starts growing. It waits for the necessary conditions, and when it gets moist atmospheric conditions, moist or humidity or the temperature according to the reproduction, this blob starts bursting, and when it bursts, then all these spores they spread into air, and in this way we say that the reproduction has taken place here. Understanding or not? So now we will again revise it. We'll see that in case of budding, in hydra budding takes place. A new bud is detaches from parent body and we get individuals. And in fragmentation, spirogyra or some other body, other examples, in case of other examples, they detach or their bodies are fragmented and then they regenerate, means they grow into new bodies. Same is in planaria or in starfish. So it is regenerating the organism. Now third one, we have spore formation. In this we saw that blobs they have seeds, and then when they burst, then the reproduction can be seen by spreading in air. So that's all for today, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.